Hey guys, it's your boy Theriox back once again with a brand new fan game, which is a sequel to the other fan game, which is Project 102. Yeah, 2. And Lego 101 is back for revenge once I did the no cam strat on him on the night that I had to lock in. And for Project 101 right here, if you watch my videos on the first one, I will highly suggest watching my. Oh, it's my dad. Yeah, that's my dad. Yeah, that's my dad. I'm sorry. But I strongly advise that you watch my Project 101 gameplays just to get the full picture. Just to get the full picture, you gotta do that. So, yeah. And before we get into this game, I want you guys to leave a comment, and subscribe, and let's hop into this game, bro. And I also turned subtitles on because I had the AC on again. I get the AC on again. April 20th, 2021, 10 p.m. in the LEGO 101 world. Oh, oh. Finally, finally. Now that we're at LEGO 101's Pizzeria Playhouse, are you ready to break in and damage animatronics with me, Mike? I'm not reading all that. Jeremy, I'm not going to damage animatronics here. In fact, we shouldn't be here after hours. I don't care. I want payback for being kicked out of the pizzeria by his own LEGO 101. But damaging the animatronics won't fix anything. Now, please, how about we leave the animatronics alone and not damage them? Because you'll get us both in trouble. No, we're not leaving. I don't care if we get in trouble for this, Mike, because the only thing I care about is revenge. As usual. Now, now, come on, let's go damage the animatronics. But Jeremy, no buts. Talk about not wanting to be here again, and I'll beat you up. Do you want that? Do you want that? That's what I thought. Now, now let's go inside. And that's the lore part of it, or something. I didn't want to be there after hours, but no matter how many times I said that, my friend forced me to come. March 2nd, 2024, 8:32 p.m. in the real world. Close. Oh God! It's been 3 years since you spent 7 nights at Lego 101's Pizza Playhouse. In Lego 101's new game, ever since your escape, you deleted Lego 101's new game from your computer since you didn't want to relive the stress and torture again and again. After that, since you were a senior student at your high school back then, you enjoyed a great life as a senior student at high school. And eventually, you graduated in the summer of 2021 and went to the college you chose. It's now 2024, and you are in your third and final year of college. with spring break coming up in April, while you're at college, you move on from FNAF. I will never move on. In 2024, however, you saw and it disappeared. It disappeared. You got into a car accident, but it has now left you in a coma. Aliens knows the accident and call 911. When the ambulance arrived minutes later, you were put on a stretcher and taken to the hospital. You woke up 8 minutes before midnight, but not in the hospital in the real world, but in a different place. Like I couldn't read it all. The first part. LEGO101 must have trapped us. Where the heck am I? He kidnapped us. I know I'm in a security eye and I couldn't even. There's a no over there. I wonder what it says. I guess I'll walk. I guess I'll walk to where it is to find out. Welcome to Level 1 Sewer Storage Facility. If you're reading this, no, then congratulations. You've been selected as the facility's night guard. You're aimed to work from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. every night to make sure no one breaks in and damages anything. One last thing, Level 101, the owner of the facility, will be sending you messages every night to help you out with your job, or sometimes someone else will. With that being the case, we wish you good luck on your first day. Oh God! Wait, I had survived the night shift again. Dang it! Well, there's no way out of it, especially right now. So here we go again, I guess. Before I had my YouTube channel, I was a huge fan of the Walton File series. I was a huge fan of the Walton File series, and I completely moved on from that. I completely moved on of the Walton Files community, and I just moved to FNAF community since I couldn't stop thinking about it. Yeah, I moved from the Walton Files and to the FNAF.
Have one unheard message.
Hello there. My name is LEGO101, and
I'm
I
not
would like
reading
to
all
welcome
that,
you
but
to play
I'm not reading out that.
your new job as a
I'm
night
not
guard
reading
at
all that
the...
out loud, but I'm gonna
Hold on a
like
second.
some.
What?
It's gonna disappear.
You look familiar, judging by
Yeah,
the
my name.
employee files I currently have.
My name is
You're
Level
that
and I will
FNAF gamer
work
pro that worked
at
at
night.
my P3 playouts as a night guard in 2021. And it also says here that you got to the facility via an accident that has left you in a coma. Uh, well, I'm not
Who is
sure when you
that?
will wake up from it in the real world, but until you do, you're
Yeah,
gonna have
I
to
got
watch
rid
over
of
this
all that.
place, since you're a night guard after all. Duh. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Welcome to your new job as a night guard at the LEGO101 Sewer Storage Facility. I, LEGO101, will be your guide throughout your new career path, or sometimes someone else besides me will guide you. Now, on to the basics. You have a monitor which should be on your desk or on the ground like a desk stand. I don't know. And in the monitor, there are some cameras, which is very obvious considering that most places with
Okay.
animatronics have cameras. Speaking of which, you probably recognize the
What is
animatronics
there
on
others?
cam 1. My robot counterpart, which is the red bear with brown eyes, Hama, Hama, who is the orange bunny, and Trevin,
Hammer,
Trevin,
Shredder.
who is the blue power fox,
Oh,
so
I know those
you might
characters.
also notice that they are damaged. The reason for this is because of an incident at LEGO 101's Pizzeria Playoffs that happened in 2021, which happened a week after you finished your final shift here. See, two people broke in one night and damaged the animatronics, although one person damaged them while the other person didn't. At least that's according to the camera footage I was able to find. And the animatronics were so beyond repair because the workers weren't able to fix them, given that the animatronics, were missing some pieces. And as a result, the place shut down for good, and that's why they're in this storage facility now to rot away since they aren't usable anymore. Now, anyway, back to our story.
Alright. Okay.
You're noticing that some of the cameras are dark, and that's because we leave the lights
2
off
a.m.
until morning
already.
to save power with some kind of lighting system. Although, if you notice on cams 1, 3, 4, 6, 10, and 11, the lights in those rooms are left on during night for some reason. It's some kind of bug in the system, and we're currently trying to fix the issue. But if you're having trouble looking for certain intruders on the cameras that are dark, we have a light toggle button on cams 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 12, which are the cams that are going to see in question. It should be on the bottom right side of your monitor screen. To activate it, tap the button that says turn lights on, and it will turn the lights on in that room. And it'll also
I
change this
know that
button's
now.
title from turn lights on to turn lights off. Speaking of that, if you want to turn them, the lights off, tap the button that says turn lights off, and it will turn the lights off in that room and change the button's title back to turn lights on. Also, as a reminder, the light batteries in the cameras that are dark are limited during the night, so use the light toggle button sparingly. On top of that, your monitor also has limited battery in it, so don't use the cameras way too much, or you won't be able to look at the cameras
Oh,
at
so
all.
it doesn't
Now,
recharge.
on to the
Nah.
maintenance slash help panel, which should be above you. If you open it, you will see some alarm buttons, and you will also see a reboot option for your camera system. You are wondering why it is there. Because, see, from time to time, the cameras will randomly shut off, and you won't be able to turn your monitor back on. So, if you see that happen, go into the maintenance slash help panel and reboot the camera system. Though keep in mind it will take a while to reboot, but rebooting the cameras won't work with
Okay,
all your monitor batteries, so
so we
just
gotta
remember that.
do
As
this
for the
no
alarm
camp
buttons
strat.
in the panel, I would go into
Some
detail about them, but
sometimes
that will be saved for tomorrow's message.
that will be
But
saved.
but just know that the alarms will scare some intruders away. Okay?
Should be cakewalk.
Anyway, that's almost all the basics really. The first night should be a cakewalk if you finish
Okay,
that.
so
Also,
cakewalk.
reminder, I'm not gonna call you tomorrow night
Wait,
because
what is
I have
cakewalk?
to do a lot of paperwork. But don't worry, my
Wait,
robot
what's
slush bunny friend, Slush 5, will take over tomorrow's message for me. So that way, you can at least still have some company, right?
so
And with
what
that
is
statement, I wish you luck on your first day. Have a good night.
End of message.
cake? No, no, cakewalk. Oh, okay.
Well, well, well. After 3 years of searching, I
Reboot, reboot,
finally
reboot.
found all three of you at last. You know,
Oh,
last time I saw you all, you were all damaged at the LEGO 101
I
Pizzeria Playhouse. But when the place closed down in 2021, I've been on the run, looking everywhere for all three of you. And it looks like all that searching was worth it, as
I
I
can't
finally found you all in a storage
hear
facility of
me.
all places. Anyway, now that I found you all, I am not only to give you all life once more, but I will also make you all hostile again. And along with those things, I am going to possess the
Wait,
robot counterpart of LEGO
wait,
101
evil.
again.
So it's gotta be that
I am
evil
now
clone
doing all
or
of this
something, huh?
not to try and kill everyone in the pizzeria playhouse, like isn't a pizzeria, but I, along with all three of you, are now doing all those things to try and kill whoever's here. But then again, I do have a feeling that the 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 FNAF Pro guy
Um,
from 2021 is here.
yeah,
I
I
could be
don't.
wrong on that, but if he is here, let's just say we're gonna have a lot of fun again.
So it's gotta be
I
that evil
just
clone,
know it.
evil counterpart. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah. I think
anyways,
so.
time. Let's do this.
It's five, buddy. I can't. The cameras are off. The cameras are off. So I can. Uh, I I rebooted them. I rebooted them and they didn't. I rebooted them. I rebooted the cameras and it didn't work. Just rewind. Once again, rewind, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just one more hour. Honestly, that wasn't too hard. It was too easy because yeah, yeah. April 20th, 2021 p.m. in the real world. Yeah, he said Lego 101 said it was cakewalk, so it was yeah. Now now that we're in the pizza playhouse, it's time to dance these animatronics. Mike, starring with Level 101 and Hamlet here. Actually, Jeremy, I'm already told you I'm not gonna damage these animatronics here. Does my face look like I give a care? I don't think so. Anyways, I'll start with level 101 while you start with Hamlet. Got that? I said I'm not damaging the animatronics here. Did I not? Yes, you did many times, but I don't care what you say. Jeremy, just cut him off, though. And you know what? Suit yourself. Because I will damage all the animatronics myself since you're refusing to help. Yeah, I don't feel like going to jail for. I don't feel like going. I don't. I don't feel like going to jail because of damage of property or trespassing, breaking and entering.
My
Um,
friend told me to
you know,
disassemble the
my
animatronics.
friend told me
I
to disrupt
couldn't.
the animatronics. I couldn't,
So he
so he
did
did
it
it himself.
himself.
Night two. Yeah, I don't know what the third part is the list. Damage of property or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, that night one was just like just sit
You
there.
have one unheard
Okay.
message.
Okay.
Hey, I assume you're the FNAF Gamer Pro that Lego 101
Get
was
out.
talking about, right?
Who the hell?
If so,
Who
then
is
I
that?
might as well introduce myself. My name is Plush105, and
Who
I'm
is that?
taking over for my creator, Lego 101, because he is doing some paperwork. But don't worry, he left me some info for what you need to do tonight. Plus, according to Lego 101 himself, he says that the info in question will be useful for you.
I
Now,
can't. Who
anyway,
is this?
according to him, when Leg 101 and the facility
Who
workers
that
came
is?
into the room on Cam 1
The
in
camera
the
is
sewer storage
to the
facility this morning, two of the animatronics have woken up and started to act hostile towards everyone, especially my creator, Lego 101. He said that the robots that became active in question were the red bear, which is my creator's robot counterpart that has a voice box inside of him, and the orange bunny, who is the on top of that, he said that when Lego 101 himself went to the office, he pulled up the maintenance slash help panel, and when the robot counterpart of Lego 101
or both.
and
So
Hammer
Lego
were
1
both
and
at the
Hammer
office
shows up
entrance,
at the left.
he tapped the
He shows up
left
at the
alarm
left, so
button
I had
to
to
get him
use the
away.
left alarm button.
And what my
And I'm
creator
judging
learned from this
Travin or
is that they
Travis.
both don't like loud
Travin.
sounds now.
No. Yes.
Unfortunately,
Travin
shock
shows
has
up at
been
the
asked to
right, so
stop
I
Lego
had to
101,
like,
the robot counterpart version,
yeah.
and a Steve Bun is not going to stop him at this time. Along with that, he thinks that the robot counterpart of himself, the Red Bear, and Hammer will not always go to the left office entrance. He thinks that they will go to either the left office entrance
So they
or
can just
the right office
troll,
entrance.
so they can just swap.
So just in
Okay.
case,
Alright.
keep an eye on them
Just
through
keep
the
an eye
cameras
on
because who knows? You'll probably know which office entrance they'll go to.
As
Or
for
maybe not. I don't know. As for how you can defend
so
yourself
okay,
against them,
so it's at the
if
left,
you see 101
not or not
or
always the
Hammer
left.
at the left office entrance, go into your maintenance slash help panel
Right.
and tap trigger
So
left
if
alarm.
one of them are, if
But
one of them
if
is right here and
101
one of them is right
or
here,
Hammer
just
are at the
use
right office entrance,
alarm.
go into your maintenance slash help panel and tap
Bro,
trigger right alarm.
bro.
Also, reminder
The
that
phone
the
call
alarms
lasts for
do
2
have a cooldown
hours,
state upon
not real
activation,
time
so
hours.
remember
But
that.
it lasts for
Now,
2
anyway,
hours,
that's
which is
all
just
the info
easy
for
peasy
tonight.
lemon
Just remember
squeezy
the info I
peasy
told you
easy
tonight,
easy
and
easy.
you will do fine. I'm sure of that. Also,
What?
reminder, be sure to
Bro,
conserve your counter power. Because if you
I don't know
don't
what I
and
just
you run
did,
out of
but
it,
I'm sorry.
you won't be able to turn back on your monitor. Okay?
I know that
Oh,
now.
right, I forgot. This is a pre-recorded message and you can't answer it. Oops. Anyway, hopefully I will talk to you again soon, and have a good night. See you again soon.
End of
Know
message.
that they have a actually 4 hours. Remember, help shuts off. Remember to conserve your lights, power in the cameras that you're dark. Gotta tell you. I gotta do no cam strap. And one of them. And where are they? Where are they? What? Oh, my cameras. Like I thought I was died. I thought I was dead. Turn it off. What are they? I guess I gotta do no cam strap. Because I can't see him. Okay, I can see him a little. I can see him a little. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Alright. Turn that one out. Turn it. I want off. Okay. Alright. Oh, that actually worked. Was that thumb? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I was scared for a moment because, you know, I can barely see them, but I can see them because of the glow in their eyes. I can see them because of their glow. Because they have a glow in their eyes. Yeah, they have a glow in their eyes. Where did this dude go? Uh, just one more hour. One more hour. I don't even care. Just one more hour. Okay, that's a thumb. That okay. Boom. When there's a boom, the animatronics here. But when it's that's what they're grooving. They're moving and grooving. They're moving. They're booming. Metro booming. Metro booming. Metro booming. Make it boom. Okay. Metro booming. Make it boom. 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 Now, thank you. Bye. Night two, and I completely forgot to mention in the beginning, 2 nights only. So no, and I accidentally closed the game. But well, that's Project 102, the official sequel of Project 101, and I'll see you guys in the no. Okay, okay. I'll see you guys next episode. Love. I want you guys to like, leave a comment, subscribe. Love and peace out, y'all. And yeah, bye, y'all.